Welcome to another episode. I'm just kidding.
that little start. Hey, go through it, man.
Yeah, this man. All right. Yeah. Welcome to the episode of Flicks and Kicks.
Yes, sir.
And we about to get into another episode.
You know, next week is WrestleMania. Next Saturday,
2 weeks,
to be
bro.
exact. We in WrestleMania season. You know, we were debating what kind of WrestleMania video should we hit y'all with. Should we do a little card prediction? And then we thought it's way too close to WrestleMania already.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the matches were already announced. So
Right.
the point of hitting y'all with a card? Should we hit y'all with a prediction? And then we thought a lot of people probably already doing that, right? So that's why instead we still might do a prediction. I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to hit y'all with a prediction too. I mean, we want to share our thoughts too. But instead, we're gonna hit y'all with a little nostalgia, and we're each gonna give our favorite all-time WrestleMania match.
I ain't gonna lie. I think I have the best match, but you know.
You want to start off?
I mean, it's very simple. To all the people that, you know, they should know me by now at this point, you know, because I have said it before. Shawn Michaels is my guy. That's my favorite
that's Mr.
of
WrestleMania.
all time.
That's Mr. WrestleMania.
Exactly. And this is Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker. The streak versus career.
That was the most emotional WrestleMania match outside of Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Which also was another career match.
This match was a long ass match.
Man, yeah, it was.
How many fucking
minutes.
finishers did we see throughout the whole thing? Sweet chin music,
Multiple
Pile
tombstones.
driver,
And man, just the ending when you knew Shawn was about to lose, but he went out like a G anyway. When Shawn actually got pinned, I ain't gonna lie, 10-year-old me, man, my ass was crying.
Bro, that really hurt me.
I was hurt, dog.
Cause like at that point,
Continue, man. Continue.
you know, it's tough, bro.
Yeah.
That one was tough when he lost. Cause you remember when I was going to school saying, bro, Shawn got this, bro.
I did too. I'm like, no
Shawn
way he's
like,
gonna go out like that. His career on the line. He could have ended that streak. I mean, he was because remember the storyline. The storylines to a WrestleMania match matter to the build for this match. Shawn was so obsessed with ending the Undertaker streak. Remember, he broke into the Elimination Chamber and costed Undertaker his championship belt just so he could get a shot at Taker. Because remember, originally after they won the Slammy Award for Best Match of the Year for the WrestleMania 25 banger, Shawn said, you know what, fuck that. I know I was the better man, and if I got a rematch, I would beat him. And then Taker said, my answer to you is no, dog. I'm champion. You're going to have to earn your spot to face me. So then Shawn said, okay, I'll just go and win the Rumble. Then he lost the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Remember, he crashed out in sweet chin kick music. Everyone in that match crashing out, yelling. He knew that was his last opportunity. Then Triple H tried to talk some sense into him, and he said the iconic line, if I don't beat Undertaker, then I don't have a career. And
that's where it started.
That's when it started. Taker finally accepted and said, but you know you're going to have to put your career on the line, right? And that's when, again, Shawn dropped the bars.
The streak versus the career.
Such an emotional build. Such an emotional match.
That was one of my favorite build-ups. Like I said, Shawn Michaels is my favorite. And at that time, when you had that type of storyline...
Oh, my God, bro. It was so emotional.
I mean, that was when they were at their peaks, too. Because, you know, you had DX time and all that, where it was like they were like that young kind of alphas coming in. At this point, was the seasoned vets.
Facts.
You weren't going to miss.
These were OGs, triple OGs at this point. Because we were kids, you know, there was DX, but at that point, they were seasoned. DX was still around, but they were established veterans.
Exactly. At that point. You know, we had The Undertaker, but at that time, you knew The Undertaker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He wasn't The Undertaker at that point. He was the dead man.
Exactly.
And that was, at that point, the streak was established. Because the streak didn't really get mentioned for real until his match against Edge at WrestleMania 24. That's when they really mentioned, oh, you undefeated at WrestleMania. I want to be the one to end that streak. So by the time we got to versus Michaels, it was a huge deal. Because, like, if anyone was going to beat the streak, Shawn Michaels was going to be the guy to do it. Then he lost at 25. And then we know 26 happened.
Now, all I can say, How you gonna rebound off of that, my boy?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to just say Shawn Michaels and Undertaker again, because I could easily say that for WrestleMania 25, because the WrestleMania 25 match as a match was every bit as good as the 26 match.
Yeah.
But I'll give us a different answer, just so we're not keep repeating the greatness of Shawn Michaels. We know how great he is at WrestleMania. Same with Taker. So I'm gonna give a different answer. Sexy boy. Come on now. In my opinion, you're not gonna top that as a wrestling match. In my opinion, even though Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels.
That was
a.
I mean, hey, again, Shawn Michaels.
If we're going off WrestleMania spectacle, I'm sorry, John Cena versus The Rock at WrestleMania 28. That is wrestling.
All right, I'm gonna give you this. The build-up, I feel like, was better than the actual match to me. I'm not gonna lie. Because the match was good. I'll give you that.
It was a good match.
But the really build-up for that, you know.
The build was because that's why I said part of what makes a special WrestleMania match is the build. And the build for this was fantastic. John Cena pulling back Dr. Thugonomics and making a diss track towards The Rock. The Rock getting his barbs in. John Cena dropping the iconic, I don't want my promos on my wrist line. Where he exposed The Rock for having his promos written on his elbow so he can remember his lines. When two people you can tell hate each other in real life, it makes the build so much more interesting. You could tell at the time The Rock and Cena did not fuck with each other.
You got a point there. You definitely got a point.
And that carried into their build.
Yeah, you got a point. Because, like I said, that was... I feel like more so it was the build because they didn't like each other.
Yeah. But this was also the rare match where John Cena worked as a heel. Because remember, WrestleMania 28 was in Miami, the Rock City. So when John Cena came out, he was booed out of the building.
I mean, it is The Rock.
But like right. But
I get
and it's Miami.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I said, it's just one of those things. Right. The Rock's just going to have the aura almost everyone.
That's one. Aura during this match was on 1,000.
Oh yeah. That's you got two iconics at that point.
Exactly. Like
two iconics.
Hulk Hogan fought The Rock at WrestleMania 18. Yep. How big of a... This was basically the New Age version of Hulk Hogan.
That's basically what that was.
The spectacle made the match. Because like as a wrestling match, there's probably at least 20 WrestleMania
Now, all right, let me just go ahead and say this. Both of our matches...
The spectacle was special with this.
I'm going to say this. Both of our picks... They both have had great matches, even outside of WrestleMania. Because even, what was it, John Cena and The Rock in SummerSlam?
I think they ran it back. They did twice in a lifetime. That's where they botched it. Yeah. Because they did it again actually at WrestleMania. They were tag team partners against The Miz and R-Truth in Survivor
That's
Series.
what it was.
And that's when The Rock hit John Cena with the rock bottom at the end of the match. That's what it was. Yes, bro.
I mean, hey, bro. They had their matches where it's like, whoa.
It was just what? Anytime during the ring together, it's special. And in my opinion, it was at most special at WrestleMania 28.
Fair enough.
There was probably, again, better matches, but in terms of matches that feel like... Because WrestleMania is the Super Bowl wrestling. It has to feel like a big deal. This is one of the biggest chills matches in WrestleMania history. I had chills the whole match. Especially the twist when John Cena cost himself the match by being cocky and try to hit The Rock with the rock bottom. I mean, not with the people's elbow. Yeah. And The Rock got up and rocked. That was great.
It's so crazy how both of their moves are almost identical.
I know. Their movesets really are. They mirror each other.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, hey, you can call it a different name, but it's damn near the same move.
That's part of what I liked about the in-ring storytelling. They're more alike than either of them were willing to admit, and you saw that play out in the match.
That's true.
I really enjoyed it. The build was special.
Now,
Dylan,
who would you say is your pick? Very curious, because
Shawn Michaels would have been a cop out. You could probably argue 5 different Shawn Michaels matches. So
I mean, hey, he had one of the best WrestleMania careers.
Facts.
So
may not have been the
Mr.
best.
WrestleMania for a reason.
May not have been the best wrestling match. But it was definitely cinema.
Exactly. That's what WrestleMania is.
Hey, that's all you need for that.
WrestleMania 40, Night 2. Main event. Cody versus Roman.
That's a good pick.
I was going to pick 39.
39 may be controversial to some folks.
I know.
Yeah.
Because they wanted Cody.
They wanted Cody. Man,
Yeah.
Dylan, when Cody lost, bro, the internet was in shambles. Oh my God, when Cody lost, the amount of takes that people had that night was, oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
You got Cena, Solo, the Usos,
The Undertaker.
the Taker, The Rock,
That was
We were
all within
really
a
sad,
fucking, 2 minute?
2-minute interval. The star power of that match with Cody alone was off the charts. Then you add in legends on top of that. The final boss in peak form. Cena's return. No one expected the Undertaker to come there. Like,
Yeah, the
come on
Undertaker
now.
coming out of nowhere was
Out
like
of
the crazy
nowhere.
part.
You know it was supposed to be Stone Cold.
Mm-hmm.
I would argue, yeah.
Yeah, because
apparently
it was
the money
supposed to be
didn't line
him,
up or
and
something
then
like that.
because I mean, think about it. Dude came out on the bike. That's Steve Cole and Steve Austin coming out on the bike with a beer, talking this shit.
Hitting the
It's
beer.
like, oh.
Remember when he gave Booker T the beer and he stunned him and the beer flew out of
Yeah.
his mouth? I would argue your pick, Dylan, is the most satisfying WrestleMania conclusion ever.
That's what got me into wrestling.
Exactly. That was Dylan's first WrestleMania, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Cody finally finished his story.
That Shawn Michaels one just hit me. It
did,
hit me
did.
special.
That was the
dog.
most emotional WrestleMania.
Because,
main
like I said, it was the build up really had me going. I was like,
the
like
Bill
I
had
told
me
you,
feeling
man.
things.
Because
bro.
I was going to school saying some. He gonna beat him this time.
I remember we
he
were
gonna
talking
beat
about
him.
that. Man, we came to school the next day sick.
Boy, I was so mad. I was quiet. I didn't want to say shit. I was ready to do my.
Real shit,
I'm
bro.
a sexy boy.
Yeah.
Like, oh my
First off,
god.
remember the promo?
Mm-hmm.
I was so happy. Bro.
Each time though, like literally every time they did a
seriously.
promo for it.
Just the song in the back. Everyone remembers the song in the background, bro, for that promo. That promo was heavy, bro.
All I can say is we had some good picks.
We had some great picks. For
This
sure.
WrestleMania, we may have some little up and downs. You know,
Right.
the matches are kind of a little
Some are more
interesting.
exciting than others.
But I think we may actually have a little something nice. We're finally gonna have CM Punk get his main event, so
About damn time.
you know
Long
it's very interesting to see what that kind of goes on. I'm not
sure.
gonna say too much because we're actually gonna have a video of us breaking it down.
Oh, for sure. That's coming for
But-
y'all. We just want to
just-
give you a little snippet.
Yeah,
though.
just to kind of give the little thoughts before we head out. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice,
I mean,
and we're gonna be live.
Oh, for sure. Night 2, we're going to be live. Y'all stay tuned for that. I mean, it's
You know what I'm saying?
WrestleMania, guys. We here.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have
yeah.
the belt. We're gonna have
for
it all, bro.
The
Now I can
t-shirts.
finally understand the full stories.
Now you finally saw a full WrestleMania build over a year.
And you can kind of see towards like the last couple weeks of WrestleMania is kind of dog water.
It's you're just trying to get there at that point.
Exactly.
Especially the last week before Mania. Oh my God.
Snooze
Shit
fest.
don't have. All they basically do is replay promos of the matches that are gonna happen.
And then some little fights that they were finally throw out for months.
That's all.
Hey,
That they're just like,
maybe your
throw
guy
away
Carmelo
matches.
Hayes can finally get some
Yep,
action.
that's when Melo, hey, Melo don't miss.
No, you got it wrong. You got it wrong.
That's
No,
right.
Mello
say
don't
that.
Miz.
That's it. See,
Oh,
that's the one.
All I'm gonna say is, Randy, you looking for a WrestleMania opponent? Carmelo Hayes
Didn't
ain't
he
on
already
the
give him
card.
belt to ass
Hey,
though?
He's gonna get punk kicked. He's gonna get
He
punk
already
kicked.
did
and
belt
guess what?
to ass.
Melo will sell that punk kick like a champ. Just put him on that stage. Put my boy Melo on that
Someone's
stage,
getting
man.
punk kicked.
Hey, let Melo get punk kicked, man. Let him be on that card. That's great. That would be great for his career, bro.
We'll go ahead and start with the starting five because
Depressed.
this man's talking about Melo when he
Melo
shouldn't even be
don't
mentioned.
miss. It don't even sound
Anyways,
cool anymore because gets a starting five, bro.
Mello don't Miz.
Gets a starting
Don't
five.
miss.
Gets a starting five, man.
See, out of the starting five, it is dope that y'all stay and watch the whole thing. And it does not mean much, you know, to be so heartful and hit that subscribe.
Oh, for sure. One click of a button.
Gotta hit the subscribe, especially if you watch the whole thing. You watched it all the way through. You hear, you had some laughs, and it was cool. But you don't subscribe? Come on, bro.
That's a must.
Ah. Now what's that?
This one. Ah! Simone spiked the like button. Again, one click of a button too. That's two things on one click of a button, or one click of a thumb. In this case, see what I did there? But yeah, just hit that like button. You know how to hit us with the next one.
As much as bad as that was, they need to comment down below on that because my gosh, boy,
hey,
what
we
was
want to
that?
know what y'all's favorite WrestleMania matches, moments,
Exactly. Who do you think is gonna be a nice little match? I mean, hey, we already got a
nice little card. We got
a triple threat match with Bianca Belair. So much fun!
Got confirmed.
Yay!
Rhea kind of shoehorned her away in that match, but we knew where they were going to head that route. I'm surprised they took that long to confirm it. I mean, it was kind of obvious they were going to head that route.
It really was. Just sucked. What's that next one? Like I said, bro, I hate that they did that.
Hit that bell,
Hey, bro, black folks, as soon as you do that.
That's the first thing I was thinking of. Like I always say, what's better than waking up, checking your phone, seeing Flicks and Kicks and post a video, bro? It's a great way to start your day. Mm-hmm. Great way to end your night. So.
And it's cool that they do that. Mm-hmm. They already subscribe.
Yeah.
They like, they comment. Mm-hmm. But they also got to make sure they follow all of what we have. What's all that we got, bro?
We got the new letterbox. That's where we do our movie reviews. This man's so obsessed with come on, focus on the starting five, bro. No one cares about that college basketball.
No one cares.
And then, of course, we got the IG, the Instagram, the TikTok, then the dead Spotify. But like we always say in every video, if y'all want that revive, just let us know. But y'all haven't let us know yet, so I'm guessing it's going to stay dead.
Okay. I'm surprised you still ask, dog. I'm like really surprised.
Just in case.
Power to the people.
But that's just a starting five, y'all. So y'all have yourselves a good night. Stay tuned.
And we wrapping it up.
We out of here. Stay tuned for what we got coming up next.
Deuces.
Peace.